I was just reflecting on how somebody canceled a coffee meeting with me this morning, last minute, and they were very apologetic. And I was just thinking about how unnecessary that was because I didn't. It's okay. I don't care. And I think sometimes people expect me to be upset if they cancel or show up late because of the way I relate to time. But I'm always really relaxed. So I want to share a principle that helps me to create that relaxation around whether people are late or not showing up, or it's just easy for me. The principle is structure creates freedom. So I structure my time in such a way where the things that are super important to me happen at certain times, same days every week. For example, I coach between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I have two 2-hour slots. That's when I coach. All of the time I'm paid for my clients and all of the potential coaching clients go there. They're always there. I mean, a bomb would have to go off for that to change. I intentionally don't work Mondays and Fridays with clients because there's holidays more often on that, and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is more regular. So it's kind of bulletproof. That's my time. And if I give that time to somebody, it's like giving away pieces of gold because clients pay $1,500 an hour to have that time. And so if I'm giving one away free, it's like giving gold away. And so I do that very intentionally, very consciously. I don't do it flippantly. Don't give that just away to anybody. It's somebody that's expressing a real interest in my work, and I have a sense that we can really do something great together. And so if I give that time away in my coaching inside that structure, and somebody shows up late or isn't there, I'm not mad. I'm just like, wow, how did I create that? How did I create there not understanding how valuable that time is? And also, like, it's not like people say, I don't want to take up your time, or I'm sorry for taking your time. But when I've given that time, I've already given it. It's like if I gave you something for Christmas or your birthday, and then you came and said, I'm so sorry I took that from you. I already gave it to you. You can't take something I've already given. So that's just the way that I relate to the time inside my structured time. So once I've given it, it's given. It's your loss if you're not showing up or you're late, obviously. And if somebody cancels during that time that I've given that's so valuable, the likeliness that I'd give them that time again is very, very low. But what about the times outside of my coaching time, for example, the things where it's very structured? So structure creates freedom both inside that, because when I'm giving structured time away, it's already a gift, I'm free. But the time outside of that, so then the time outside of my work time, like say Friday mornings before I go into self-creation and I've got time available, or in the afternoons between 2 and 5, which it's more of my creative time, I don't have it so fixed. I leave time in there to be able to be spontaneous, to say if somebody wants to meet me for coffee, yeah, then we'll meet for coffee. But it's not a rigid thing. It's not like something has to happen inside that time. It's intentionally time that's structured to be free and flexible. So if I have all my time free and flexible, then I'm always kind of stressed out about is the important stuff going to happen? But if I have my important stuff in a bulletproof block of time, and then the other time that I have is like free and flexible time, then I've got the best of both worlds. So I don't make coffee meetings in the mornings between 9 and 2. I just wouldn't do that because that time is for my coaching. But in the afternoons, yeah, sure, let's meet for coffee. I'll put your name on my calendar, and yeah, if something happens, you cancel last minute, like just do something else. I'll just read a book, or I'll just do some writing. It's fluid time. It's time for me to just be in the flow and see what occurs. So structure creates freedom. The idea is have time for the most important things that's rigid, that's immovable, and give it away sparingly, consciously, and when you give it, fully give it, be done, so that if somebody doesn't show up or they're late, it's like, next time you just don't put them in that slot, but like, there's no problem. And then for the time outside of that structured time, just be free and flow with it. Make plans, people don't show up, whatever, then you just, you might not schedule them, or maybe you will, because I used to carry around a book all the time when I was younger, before we had cell phones, because I did my reading when people were late. I was like, the best time to read is when I'm waiting for somebody. We make a plan for 2 o'clock. They meet me at 2:30. We didn't have a phone, so it's like, I'm just going to read. So I approach my free time where I'm making plans with people like that. I'm relaxed about it there, and I'm relaxed about it inside the structure. So I hope that helps you to create some freedom around your time, your experience around time, by bringing more structure to it. If you have questions, just ask. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to share more. Today is the perfect day for you to create who you are. You are loved and you are powerful. And I am loving you simply for your being here. I will talk to you soon.